Edition of 34 News Update.
I'm Julie Hyman.
And I'm Amber Sizemore.
DECA has adopted a new customer service system to improve cash collection. They've consolidated money collection to one area, and Mr. Margolis, the club advisor, has already noticed at least a 15 to 20% increase in DECA's profits. This policy went into effect on October 22nd and will most likely be permanent. Mr. Margolis said, "I'm particularly pleased with the increase in revenue because the money goes to our holiday parties for underprivileged children."
For all chemistry students at the high school, October 23rd is a very important day. This is the day they commemorate the mole. A mole is a unit of measure frequently used in chemistry. The unit of measure is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd and is celebrated on October 23rd because of the last number in the formula. On Mole Day, chemistry students wore their Mole Day t-shirts and carried bottles of water around, asking 3 non-chemistry students and 3 teachers to guess about how many moles were in each bottle. This year's theme was Rock and Mole, and sure was a rockin' time for everyone. Now let's go to Nicole D'Annunzio with a little bit more on this story.
Hi, this is Nicole D'Annunzio reporting for 34 News, and I'm here with chemistry teacher Mr. Abadir. So, Mr. Abadir, what is today?
Well, Nicole, today's Mole Day.
Okay, what is Mole Day? What do people normally do?
Well, Mole Day is a day when chemistry students commemorate what a mole is. A mole is just a number, like a dozen is 12. A mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd power. And so we celebrate it on October 23rd, 1023.
Okay, and what are you making your students do today as they walk around the school celebrating Mole Day?
Well, every student has already made a t-shirt, as you can see right here, similar to this one. And each student carries around a bottle with some water in it, and they have to get 3 non-chemistry students and 3 staff members to guess how many moles of water are in their bottle. And a mole of water is about 18 milliliters, which is 1 whiteout bottle of water.
Okay, and during your class periods today, are you doing anything out of the ordinary, or are you making your students work?
Well, today's a special day, so we're playing Mole Day Jeopardy today.
Okay, that sounds like fun. Thank you very much. This has been Nicole D'Annunzio, now back to the studio.
12 clubs in Scotch Plains-Salmon High School were eliminated last year due to district-wide budget cuts. Since then, 3 have been revived. The Gay Straight Alliance, or GSA, acquired money after other clubs no longer needed it. Students Concerned for the Needy, or SCN, is lucky to have Mr. Stevens as an advisor, as he has agreed to continue without being paid. And 3 parents have signed on to be advisors for the Student Movement Against Cancer, or SMAC. For more on this, let's go to Nicole D'Annunzio, who caught up with SMAC President Josh Liss.
Hi, this is Nicole D'Annunzio reporting for 34 News, and I'm here with Senior Josh Liss. So, Josh, I hear you're a president of a club. What club would that be?
Yeah, I'm the president of SMAC, the Student Movement Against Cancer.
Okay, since SMAC was cut last year from the budget for this year, how are you guys raising money this year? What kind of events are going to be held?
Well, we knew we were going to keep it going because it's a corporation, and no matter what, me, Tracy, and Bow are going to keep it going. We have 3 volunteer advisors this year, Mrs. Salmon, Mrs. Matar, and Ms. Jost, and they're all doing it for no money because they're not allowed down to the budget.
Okay. Who else are the advisors with you this year that are making SMAC a important club here?
Well, it's me, Tracy, and Barry are the presidents, and we have 3 vice presidents that are juniors, Mike Baumwell and Brooke Price. No, it's 2 vice presidents that are juniors, and we have 1 sophomore.
Okay, is the cut really hurting you guys, or is everything going to be okay?
No, pretty much SMAC is going fine right now. We have 2 big events this year. We have TV night. We're playing reruns of SMAC, Friends, and The Simpsons, and then we have the Relay for Life as well.
Okay, well, thank you again for talking to us. This has been Nicole D'Annunzio, now back to the studio.
On Friday, SGA held its first annual Halloween costume contest. Each lunch period voted on the 3 best costumes, and those selected journeyed to the next round, the finals. The finals were held after school in the cafeteria. The 9 costumes were judged in 3 categories: funniest, scariest, and most original. The winner of each category received a trip for 2 to Lowe's Theaters. Congratulations to the winners. That's it for our news. Now let's go to our senior sensation, Ann Weber, filling in for Karen Lucy for Arts and Entertainment.
Thanks, Amber. On Tuesday, October 21st, the second book beat of the year was held. During all 3 lunch periods and after school, students could discuss The Secret Life of Bees, written by Sue Monk Kidd. Now let's see some footage from this book beat.
Forced from the family, sort of pushing the family around, and that because she was sort of picky, in her family, she left.
In honor of Halloween, Eric Barnett will be reviewing Freddy vs. Jason. Let's see what he had to say about this slasher film.
Hi, this is Eric Barnett, and this is this week's Critters Corner. This week I reviewed Freddy vs. Jason, which was a great addition to both Friday the 13th and the Nightmare on Elm Street sagas, which are great classic horror movies. I thought it was well acted, good storyline, great kill scenes. Overall, thumbs up. This week I have a guest commentary from Craig Fishbein. So Craig, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was a good movie. Definitely a great matchup, but I would have liked to see Mike Myers in there.
If you could see this movie again, would you?
Not the full $8 in a theater, but most likely rent it.
Do you think this was a good end to both series, or would you like to see another one?
No, I thought that it was a good ending because there's just too many of the movies.
Yeah, agreed. Well, this has been Eric Barnett, and I'll see you at the movies.
Let's see what's up for this spooky weekend with Nicole D'Annunzio and Dan Birnbaum.
Hi and welcome to this Halloween edition of Weekend Preview. I'm Nicole D'Annunzio.
And I'm Dan Birnbaum. This weekend in sports, if you're not trick-or-treating, on Friday the boys play St. Peter's up at the high school. On Sunday, they also have a Union County tournament game at Elizabeth against Governor Livingston. The football team has a bye, so there's not much going on in sports, but have a happy Halloween.
If you want to go out and check a movie this weekend, you could see Kill Bill, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Scary Movie 3, School of Rock, and Lost in Translation. Or if you just want to sit home and rent a classic thriller movie, you can rent A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, The Exorcist, Urban Legends, or Carrie. This has been Nicole D'Annunzio.
And Dan Birnbaum.
Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to sports superstar Eddie Azzawi, who's filling in for Nick Bruno this week.
Thanks, Julie. As the season is coming to an end, our varsity volleyball team has extended their season by qualifying for the state tournament. This is the first time the girls have made states in the last 10 years. Congratulations, girls, and now let's check out our on location.
Hi, this is Julie Sams reporting for 34 News, and I'm here with a member of the girls volleyball team, Annie Weber. So Annie, how's your season going?
It's going well. It's probably one of the best seasons that we've had in a while.
And who are some of your key players?
Some of our key players are Jocelyn Chang, who's a middle hitter, Erin Gallagher, Kelly Caskew, sophomore, she's doing really well, Nina Baker, she's our setter and captain, and I guess the whole team's doing really well.
And what were some of your big games this year?
We had big games against Westfield, which we performed pretty well at. We had a big defeat over Vernon, which is also a strong team. And for the first time since I've been playing in the high school, we took Cranford to 5 games, losing in the 5th. But it was a really close match, and they're one of the best teams in the state.
Well, congratulations on your successful season. This has been Julie Sams reporting for 34 News. Now back to the studio.
Congratulations to the girls gymnastics team for winning the Union County tournament for the first time in the last 10 years. The Raiders were led by captains Kyla Mendez and Jackie Tumalo. Congratulations, girls. Spiffy High's boys soccer team has continued into the month of October with an undefeated record of 16-0-1. Led by senior captains Ryan Bresnitsky and Michael Hessimer, the boys have high expectations for the state tournament. We've met up with a mysterious male soccer player for our on location.
Hi, it's Dan Moran reporting for Channel 34 News, and I'm here with number 3 for the boys soccer team, Edward Azzawi, the man who does the flip throw. So Eddie, how's the season going so far this year?
So far the season's going great. We're still undefeated with a record of 12-0-1 with big victories over Westfield earlier in the season, Kearney, we beat Cranford twice, and we're on a roll. Bridgewater also we beat.
What are your rankings and what are your outlooks for this year?
Currently we're number 5 in the state, but always an outlook is a triple crown for us. Watch on conference championship, Union County championship, and a state championship.
All right, Eddie, well, good luck. And I'm Dan Brown reporting for Channel 34 News. Now back to the studio.
Wow, he's so mysterious.
Now let's go to Dom's first construction update.
I'm here with Athletic Director Mr. Harmer. Mr. Harmer, what happened to the bleachers in the gym?
The old gymnasium bleachers, we were having some problems with them, so what we did was we removed them from the old gym, and we're going to be getting portable bleachers to go in there. The new gymnasium, those bleachers are going to be fixed for the up-and-coming basketball season.
Oh, that's great. Any other renovations in the athletic department?
Yeah, we're renovating our weight room right now. We're using the weight room as both an aerobic super circuit facility and an advanced weight training. What we're going to do is we're going to split it up, put our aerobic super circuit gymnasium in the girls' adaptive gym. So basically it's going to give us more room for all of our teams.
Great. Well, we're all looking forward to that. Thank you, Mr. Harmer. Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to Ian and Scott Ilyachva for your weekend weather.
Edition weekend weather. On Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 62 and a low of 52. On Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy again with a high of 72 and a low of 58. And on Sunday, it's going to be a little bit colder, cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 48. Have a happy and safe Halloween. Now back to the studio.
Thanks for watching this edition.
Have a safe and happy Halloween.
We'll see you next week.
Right over here. Iggy, go get
Funniest costume. Funniest costume, everybody. The three categories are funniest costume, scariest costume, and most creative costume. Okay, if we got the scariest, funniest costumes, please line up in the front of the cafeteria.
Jen Zimmerman.
And she is dressed as a?
Deviled egg.
Next up is Kyle Baker, and he is dressed up as a? Meow wolf.